Okay guys, in this example, I'm just going to go over how to create text here in JavaScript, and we'll get started. I just want to do one more thing. I just want to label our x-axis and then also our y-axis. Again, this should help you out to identify where you want your location of your text. So first thing, you're going to notice I do have a background up here already. And now for text, whenever you want to change the color or whatever color you want your text to come out as, you need to use a fill color. So again, fill will adjust your text color. So let's say if I want it to be my favorite color, which is blue. So we'll use this as blue. Now, in order to get text onto your canvas, what you're going to use the tag text, T-E-X-T. And then whatever you want to show up there on your canvas, you have to place inside of quotation marks. So let's just say if I was going to type in my name, Mr. Dasar. There we go. Close it up with a quotation mark. Then you're going to need a comma. And now you're going to place your locations in here, so your X and Y locations. So let's say if I just wanted up here towards the top, and yes, I know that my numbers just disappeared, but that's okay. So I'm going to bring it down about 100, excuse me, I'm going to bring it over about 100 pixels and then down about 100 pixels. So it's going to start right about there. So I'm going to say 100 on my X and 100 on my Y, close it up with a parenthesis, and then a semicolon. And there you go. Now it's quite small, as you guys could see, but you could always adjust your text size by placing text size above your text code. So I'm going to type in text size with a capital S. Again, place it in my parentheses, and let's say if I want it to be like 25. Close it up, and you can see that it does get bigger. So that should be relatively easy here to add text. Just as a quick review, let's say if I just wanted to place a line underneath my text. Remember, I could type in, I could change my color by typing in stroke. Say if I want to have a red line, maybe I want to make it a little bit thicker, so maybe I'm going to say stroke weight. And maybe I'll make it like 7. There we go. And now all I need is my location. So I'm going to say line, my first line. Let's say I know that my text started at 100, so I'm going to make this at 120. We'll say, sorry about that. Put in my parenthesis, and I'm going to say my X, maybe we'll bring it at 100 on the X, 120 on the Y for my first one, and then maybe the second one I'll put 200 on the X and 120 on the Y. And there you go. You can see I have a nice line here. So again, this is 100 on the X, 120 on the Y, and then I have 200 on the X and 120 on the Y. So this should probably be a little bit longer here, so maybe I'll make it like 230. There you go. And should be relatively easy here for text and lines. So let me know if you have any questions, but hopefully this helps out. A couple just things here to review. Remember, in order to change your color of your text, you need to use your fill code. In order to increase the size of your text, you're going to use text size with a capital S. And then probably most important that most people forget is make sure that your text goes inside of quotation marks. Lastly, guys, if your text is not showing up, double check your keyboard. Make sure that you are using a US keyboard here on your Chromebooks. Alrighty, that's it for this lesson, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.